Hey, hey, hey! Let's get started and learn how to use the church's backend. I'm going to switch over here. When you come to the church's website, AMFM Church.com, you want to come down, scroll, go to our live stream and prayer request link here. When you do that and you're not logged in, this is the screen that you'll get. So since y'all are not signed up for the login here, you need to click sign up. Go ahead and fill in your name, email, password. You can add a photo here, and then of course log in or sign up. Since I have one, I'm gonna go ahead and hit log in. All right, now we're in the back end. The other side was what everybody else is seeing. So when we first log in, you'll see what we have for the offline view. Counting down. We'll see host info. This is notes that we share between ourselves, not necessarily with the viewer. Post chat is between us. We can pull this up on our phones and do this side of it as well. Public chat. Public chat is what other people are able to use to chat either to each other or to us. And now, if you have a YouVersion Bible app account, you click this here. It'll pull up the Bible in this box. It'll show you right here. It'll show your login option there. You may have to open another tab and go ahead and log in to do that if you want to do that. If not, you can still use the Bible as is. And you can see a schedule here. If you want to see the notes that the viewers are seeing, that's what this tab is for. I just have something in there for right now. You put whatever notes we have from the speaker, like Pastor, if he has any Bible verses we know ahead of time. Most of the Pastor Buck don't give it to us ahead of time because a lot of times the Lord leads them as is. As He leads them anyway. And moments, that is another thing that the viewers will see. There's a few already in here, and there's also host info as well. Anyway, let's switch over to the admin side. Here, this is where we'll configure everything. While we're on the screen, what we're looking for is services tab here on the left. There is one here at the top in the middle. That's not what we want. I'll show you what that is. It's a type of analytics. A lot of information we're not currently looking at right now, but it's good to know in the future. Show you how many attenders, total time, stuff like that. So anyway, let's go back to services. This is where we configure our service. If there's one already configured, like I have some that are reoccurring, we can hit edit. But I'm going to show you how to do one from scratch in case we have a special service we want to put on here. Hit add service. You configure what time that service begins, what date that you have in there, and if it repeats, they have options here: daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, or no. So usually if this is a special one, it's probably going to be a no, most likely. And for whatever reason, y'all can't see me hitting the drop down there. That's why I was checking on there. Anyway, once you have it all set up the way you want it, you can hit save. I'm going to hit cancel because the same screen shows up this way. Anyway, so what we want is edit. I'm going to use the 10 o'clock discipleship class. I've already got the name in there. I've left it just as that because there's some recurring and that'll already have a date on it anyway. You can set the duration to an hour, or we can set it to 45 minutes. Public chat we want on. We want to allow people to start chatting about 5 minutes before service begins. That would be according to this time, not necessarily our regular time, because I can show you down here. I'll allow it to start 5 minutes before, so it's like technically 10 minutes ahead. Allow people to chat 5 minutes after the service ends. I like to have this prayer button on that allows people to request private chat with hosts, which would be us, via request prayer button. If we're not online, that same button will send an email to Pastor Buck and Sister Randy. The video section, this is the main thing. When we go live, we can go on Facebook, and I'll show you that shortly. There's an embed code that we'll copy here, and that will typically, when we come down here and check these boxes, it'll copy it over for the other ones, and we just have to update it after we go live. So like I said, I like to start video 5 minutes early compared to the earlier time. Moments, I've got them set to automatically post. They'll pop up with different messages in the chat for the viewers. We have an invite, so we can invite, the viewer can invite other people to come and watch with them. We have a give, which gives them a link to go to our page on our website for secure giving. Salvation, that'll throw a message in the chat asking if they would like to commit their life to Jesus, and then of course prayer. Now I've got it configured a little differently for some reason. I'm going to show you how to readjust this. So since prayer, I like to have it further up towards the beginning. Let's go ahead and do prayer. So we got 10, 15, I'm going to put 20. Click off of it, and if you come over here, you can actually drag into order, whichever way you'd like to have it set up. And this is where the notes are configured that I showed you earlier. This is the host info. It's basically the same as this, except for this one is specifically to us. The notes here is to the viewer, and here's the additional services. Since this is the 10 o'clock, I like to make sure all the 10 a.m. options here are checked, so that it will copy all this other information, so we don't have to worry about doing it again each time. So hit save, and I'll show you the content saved. And now let's go to the Creator Studio. That link will be on Facebook. On the church's browser on the live stream computer at the top in the browser bookmark bar. So what you do here is you come over here, click Go Live. Once that loads, it'll give you an option to schedule a live, so that if we can do that ahead of time, you can actually have all that pulled into vMix. And so all this information will be already in there. You've done it on Facebook, and if we have it scheduled in advance, it'll allow people to have reminders, things like that. So we want to go to schedule a live video, and for this example, I'm going to schedule one for the Sunday morning service coming up. So you come here, choose Sunday, select the time, and Sunday morning service, of course, starts at 11. But let's set this to 10:55. That way this will start at the same time we start playing music. And then you come here, type in the title, Sunday morning, and that's February 21st, 2021. Come here, if you for whatever reason don't know where to find our description we put here, you can actually pull up another tab. Go to facebook.com about My Father's Ministry /videos. That'll take you straight to all of our videos on Facebook. When you pull this up and if we're already live, this video here will actually be our live video. So you can actually click on whichever video is there, click it again, and over here is your description. Of course, this is for a podcast, so I don't need that description. Pause it. Sorry. Let's see. Scroll down. Alright, I want to go to a Sunday morning. Come here. Go ahead and pause that. Hit see more. And just copy all this here. I have some info in there we can actually remove. Copy. Go ahead and paste it in there. And I've started putting the timestamps info in there. You can actually just remove these. Well, leave the first one on there because that's relevant. These don't work as far as like YouTube actually lets these work. Hopefully YouTube, Facebook will let them work. Not important that they're in there. It's just something I'm trying out to help people out. But anyways, come here, select an image. There are some on the live stream computer already ready. This is the one we're looking for at the moment. It's one I created. It has Pastor Butt, has Brother Harry, and has Ethan on there. And of course our times and our website. And then come over on this area. And we want to go to stream. Make sure end live video. If stream stops, it's turned off. We don't want it just to turn itself off. We want to be able to do that in vMix. Embed live video code. We'll be able to get this later once we're live. For whatever reason, this button, when it's active, because once we save it, it will give you a button. But for whatever reason, I haven't quite figured it out, but that code won't work. But I'll show it to you later so you can see what the code looks like. But we can get that, like I said, after we go live. Alright, go to the viewing tab. Make sure this is turned on, like it is. That way, it's kind of like DVR. It allows the viewers to rewind the video if they come into the live stream late. And this will allow them to message us while they still have the video playing. Alright, that is all set. Just double check, make sure the title, the time, the date. Make sure you're actually on the schedule a live video tab. I occasionally do miss that and start with the current one, which we go live now. You want to make sure you go to schedule a live video. Fill in your date, fill in your title, copy and paste the description if you can, put an image, and set all these settings here that I showed you. And then hit schedule live video. And wait for it to finish. My internet is a little slower than the church's. Now should Facebook finally get this button here working correctly, you can actually come down, go to stream, get embed code. Before it was showing, where is that? Inside here, see it says posts. You can try changing that portion of it where it just says word posts. Take posts out, put videos. Sometimes that'll work. You can click that. The other way of doing it is once we're live, like I say, come to facebook.com/ about my father's ministry /videos. Come to the video that's live. Come over here to the 3-dot button. Come to embed. I'm not going to copy this one, but hit copy code. Close that. Close that tab. Come over here. Edit content. Scroll down. Remove that by just pasting that on top of it. And like I was showing you, if you come here where it says post, I won't put this in here, we'll see if it works on Sunday morning. Videos. Because like I was saying, the website address to go to the videos is facebook.com. The %2F is a slash, so about my father's ministry, another %2F, which is slash videos. And after the F here, everything after that to the 6 here is the actual number for that stream. So in theory that should work, but we'll probably be posting this in there later with after the live stream goes live. And then you come down, make sure everything above is correct. If you have any other 11 a.m. or whatever the service time that you're doing, if you have any additional ones down here not checked that are after the date you're on, go ahead and check those. Hit save, and that's it. And it's a little dry. Once you get used to it, you can knock it out probably in a few minutes. But if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, anything, let's just get together. Let's make it as professional as we can. Hope you have a blessed weekend.